welcoming the Elohim.
The planet, the Elohim.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you happy? I will start by making a big difference between two things. Two things. Two things. In Japan, I use different finger when we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's France. Japan. Wow, difficult. China? Korea, close. Wow, difficult. More easy. By the way, we say number one. How do you say number one in like that? Like that? So it's number one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again? No, this is one. So, mistake. Joy and happiness. Don't make a mistake of thinking joy is happiness. Joy is not happiness at all. You can have a lot of joy in your life and be very, very unhappy. Joy is good. What is the difference between joy and happiness? Joy comes from outside. It's good. Eating something good. It's joy. Wow. Sushi wa oishii ne. Kimchi. Mashita. Can be anything from outside. Music. Wow. Joy. It's not happiness. Many people kill themselves, and the life are full of joy. They have a lot of money. You know, the percentage of suicide among rich, very rich people, billionaires, is 10 times higher than poor people. Very interesting number. And they have a lot of joy. The best food. The most beautiful cars. The most beautiful boyfriend or girlfriend they buy. The most beautiful houses, not 1, 2, 3, 10. The most beautiful dress. Chanel, Louis Vuitton. Japanese love Louis Vuitton. Cartier. But they're not happy. And you have poor people, especially in Africa, which is a very poor country. They have nothing, but they laugh and dance all the time. I remember a long time ago I was giving a seminar, Happiness Academy, in Kama, Africa. We are about to start. And 3 boys come. They have nothing, just a little bag, big like that.
このぐらいの大きさのバッグ1個だけで何も他に持っていませんでした。
They are latecomer. They just come just before the start.
もうセミナースタートの直前に遅く到着したんですね。
I say, why they are late? I ask.
で私は聞いたんです。なぜ彼らは遅れたのか。
I say, because they come by foot.
なぜなら彼らは歩いてきたからです。
They have been walking 3 weeks
3週間歩いて着いたわけです。
to come to seminar,
セミナーに来るために
crossing 2 borders,
2つの国境を渡って
having to give some money to the, some corruption to the custom officers to be able to go through.
その国境でですね、お金をあげて通過してもらうためのお金を持って
They arrive at seminar, no money left,
セミナーに到着した時はもうお金は残っていませんでした。
no food,
食べ物も残って
nothing.
何にも持っていませんでした。
But the smile
その笑顔は
that I never saw in a rich country, people coming to seminar.
もう他の国でですね、セミナーに来る人々の顔の中でそんな笑顔を見たことはありません。
Some Japanese, French, American come to seminar.
もう日本人とかアメリカ人やフランス人のセミナーに来る人の顔は
Oh, I had a 6 hours train, it's tired.
6時間もかけてきたわ、もう疲れた。
3 weeks walking.
3週間歩いてきて
No money, no food, 3 days no eating. This is Africa.
アフリカです。
Happiness from inside, there's nothing.
何も持っていませんが、
And
中からやってくる。
the beautiful fraternity of African Raelian organized
その美しいそのアフリカのライアンたちがもう友愛にお行いしてくれて、
they gave them a place to sleep.
もう寝る場所を与えて、
They share the rice, they eat some poor rice with some chicken. They share with them.
貧しいそのご飯やそのチキンをシェアしたりして、
They knew.
彼らは分かっていたんです。
They knew that sharing is love.
昔さんということは愛だということ。
And they came because they knew the Raelian will not let them die of starvation.
でも到着した人たちもライアンたちが彼らがもう飢餓で死ぬようにはさせないことを分かっていましたから。
They had no joy,
ですから彼らには喜びはないですけれども、
no money for movie,
映画を見るお金もないですし、
no car,
車もないですし、
no house, no real house,
本当の家なんて持ってませんし、
no girlfriend,
パートナーもいません。
but a smile
でも笑顔です。
coming from inside
中から来る笑顔で、
and laughing,
そして笑い、
unforgettable.
忘れられません。
This is happiness.
それが幸せです。
So joy, it's good to have joy.
喜びを持つことはいいことです。
Winning a lot of money,
そのお金を当たって、
enjoy.
それを楽しむこと、
Sex,
セックスいいです。
it's a joy, it's not happiness.
それは幸せではないです。
Enjoy.
喜びです。どうぞ楽しんでください。
Movie,
映画を見たり、
theater,
映画を見たり、
traveling,
旅をしたり、
visiting the most beautiful place on earth
地上で一番美しいところを旅行したり、
with a camera to memorize,
カメラで記録する、
telephone
携帯を
to,
持って
to remember the place. No, to your face.
自分の顔を撮ったりが本当は多くありますけれども、
So funny.
もうおかしい。
Make photo of the scenery, not your face.
自分の顔じゃなくて、その景色撮ってくださいと思うんですが、
I want to see. It's me.
これは私は
Wow.
私
So joy are good. Have as many joy as you want.
いいです。もうできるだけたくさん喜びを持ってく
But
ださい。
remember,
でも覚えておいてください。
joy will never make you happy.
喜びは決してあなたを幸せにはしません。
Will make you smile for a reason.
理由があって笑顔にさせるんですが、
Will make you laugh for a reason.
理由があってあなたを笑わせるんですけれども、
Real happiness
本当の幸せは
is smiling for no reason.
理由なしで笑顔にさせてくれます。
You win $1 million, you smile.
100万ドル当たったとしても
And you laugh.
で笑いますが、
It's not real smile. It's not real life.
笑顔と笑いではないんです。
You lose everything. You are in the street.
街で全てを失って、
No more house. No more job.
家も仕事もなくて、
No more girlfriend.
彼女もいなくなって、
And wow, I have nothing.
私何も持ってないわ。
If you smile and laugh at this time,
こういう時に笑顔と笑いがあれば、
this is happiness.
これが幸せです。
It comes from inside.
中からやってきます。
It's no thinking.
これは考えなしで行います。
So it's very important to make a difference between joy,
ですから喜びと
which is very, very good.
もうとてもいいんですけれども、
It's like a restaurant. You go, you can have, in French restaurant, we can choose cheese or dessert.
でフランチレストランに行ってチーズとデザートどっちか選ぶかということです。
Me, I never choose.
私は選びませんけれども、
I want cheese and dessert.
チーズもデザート
Yeah? Why choose?
なぜこの人があります
Cheese and dessert.
デザートを食べます。
It's extra money. Okay.
もっとお金かかりますと言われてもいいんですよ、そんなの。
I don't care about money.
そんなお金気にしません。
I prefer one meal when I eat everything I want, only one meal a day, than 3 meals where I have to choose.
もし一食で全てを食べれた方が、一食を選ばなきゃいけないよりいいです。
So this is also the choice. Joy and happiness.
でも選択ですね、喜びか幸せか。
Another mistake that some people make is, okay, I want to be happy.
人によってはミスを犯しますけれども、私は幸せでいたいので、
Maitreya teaching, joy is not happiness, so no more joy.
喜びは幸せじゃないとおっしゃったんで、もう喜びいらないと。
Only happiness.
幸せだけだ。
Baka. This is Japanese for stupid. Totemo baka. Very stupid. You don't have to refuse, reject joy.
喜びを拒否する必要はないわけです。
You take cheese and dessert.
チーズもデザートも
I want joy and happiness.
喜びも
Why do I have to choose?
取ってください。なぜ選ぶ必要があるんでしょうか。
Receiving a kiss from beautiful angel is a big joy.
美しいエンゼルからキスをもらうのを
Yes, yes, give me, give me. Yes, I love it. It's joy. Doesn't make me happy.
私を幸せにはしませんが、
Sorry, make me joyful. Very joyful.
幸せにします。
My happiness comes from inside.
私の幸せは中から来ます。
If there is beautiful angel at the front row looking at me,
もう前の列で
full of joy.
エンゼルたちが私を見ていることを
If suddenly you disappear and only bearded men, and smelly, I have one joy less, but my happiness is the same. Because my happiness doesn't depend on what's happening outside. It's very important for being the teacher I am. Because bad teachers, false Buddha, they teach to please people, to be loved. They need to be loved. No, not me. I teach maybe sometimes things you don't like at all. Maybe sometimes I say things that make you feel to quit the movement. Please, the doors are open. You can leave anytime. But to keep you or to please you and to be applauded by you, I will not change one word in my teaching. A teacher teaches the truth. You like it? Great. You don't like it? I don't give a shit. A dime, it's more elegant. It's your problem. You come to learn,
学びに来ましたから、
not to be pleased.
喜ばせるために来たわけではない。
And I talk to teach, not to be loved.
教えて、それが愛されるためではない。
Sometimes I talk about non-violence and atomic bomb.
私たまにはその非暴力や原爆のことについて話します。
And some people don't like what I say.
人によって私が言っていることが好きじゃない人もいます。
The door are open.
ドアは開いてますからどうぞ。
I never will move one finger to keep people changing my teaching.
私の教えを変える人のために一つの指も私は動かしません。
40 years ago, I already said, and all the members remember,
40年前に私はそれいつも言ってました。古いメンバーたちは覚えていると思う。
sometime I will teach you things that you will not understand.
たまに私の教えが理解できないものもあります。
And maybe after 20, 40, 50 years, after I am dead, you will understand it.
20年、30年、40年、また私が死んだ後にあなたは理解するかもしれませんと言いました。
That's how you recognize a real prophet, a real Buddha.
それが本当の預言者、本当のブッダに気がつくことです。
Nobody can understand 100% of my teaching,
私の教えを 100% 理解できる人はいません。
even myself.
私自身もそうです。
Because I receive it and I say,
ただ受け取って、
sometimes I listen to, wow, what is the meaning?
何言ってるかどうかわかんない。
I don't know.
私自身もわかんない。
One day I will know.
いつか私はわかる日が来るでしょう。
This is beautiful.
これは美しいです。
This is to be the vehicle
これが乗り物
of the teaching of Elohim,
エロヒムの、教えを持ってくる乗り物になります。
of the teaching of the teachers of Elohim,
エロヒムの
which is infinity.
エロヒムの教えの先生、それは無限ですね。
Infinity is the teacher of Elohim.
無限はエロヒムの、教えの先生なんです。
So, very important to understand one more time the difference between joy. Enjoy life, enjoy dancing, singing, yes.
喜ぶこと、踊ったり、歌ったり、その喜びはとてもいいです。
About music,
音楽に関
which
して
is very important for me
とても重要です。私にとって、
and for everybody.
皆さんにとってもそうです。
When you listen to music,
音楽を聴くときに、
it's a joy.
それは喜びです。
When you create music
音楽を作るときに、
by singing
歌うこと、
or playing an instrument, but singing is more important.
楽器演奏することでもいいですけれども、歌うことの方がもっと重要です。
Because if you play piano, there is a piano, there is a tool.
なんかピアノ演奏すると、そこには道具があってですね。
When you sing,
でも、
it's you who make the sound.
邪魔になったりしますが、あなたが歌うと、あなたの自分の声で歌う。
Never have one day without singing.
一日も歌わない日はないです。
And the African old marabout, shaman in Mongolia, everywhere in the world, shaman.
アフリカの昔のマハブという、または本部のシャマンという人々は、
The first question people ask, these people ask, when a depressed man comes to see them,
彼らに落ち込んだ人は、普通の人たちがやってきたら、彼らが一番最初にする質問。
they are the doctors, the traditional doctors of these societies.
彼らの社会の中では、その伝統的なドクターがいたわけです。
People go when they have disease, they know how to use plants and everything to heal people.
病気でやってくる人がいたら、植物とか使って彼らを治したりしてます。
When people come and say, I'm depressed,
落ち込んでますと言われて、
I cannot sleep, I don't like life anymore.
眠りませんし、私のもう生活ももう好きじゃないですと。
The first question they ask,
彼らが質問する最初の質問は、
when did you stop dancing?
いつあなたはダンスをやめましたか？
Because we must never stop dancing,
なぜなら決してダンスすることをやめてはいないからです。
especially in Africa.
特にアフリカでは、
Everybody dance everywhere.
もうみんなあらゆるところでみんなが踊ってますから、
Every time I went to Africa seminar,
アフリカセミナー行くために、
everybody is dancing in the airport to welcome me.
私をお迎えするのに空港からみんな踊ってます。
and tam-tam and dance. Every time I come on the stage, they sing and they tam-tam and they dance. That's beautiful. They don't try to understand what I say. They don't think. They feel. In France or Europe, every time I teach, people go back to their house. What did he say? You met Rael? What was his teaching? What kind of sentence was intelligent? African. When they go back to their village, the first question everybody asks them, did you touch him? Did you touch him? They want to feel. Much more important. They are not thinking. They want to feel. And I love Africa. They understand me more than anybody else on earth. Because they don't want to understand. They want to feel. The truth, you reach it much more by feeling than by understanding. Same way you cannot understand infinity. You cannot understand love, but you can feel it. You cannot understand compassion, but you can feel it. You cannot understand why when one of our brothers and sisters is crying, you have a feeling to go and laugh with him or her. You cannot understand, but you can feel. And if you are crying and sad, if somebody come and put his hand on your shoulder, if you start to think, why am I feeling good? You will not feel good at all. You say, you disturb me. But if you feel, you never move back. Because you feel, this is very important. So next, very important part. In the process of reaching the supraconsciousness, 3 rules. You can write it and remember it every morning. Don't think about it. Feel it. 3 rules. Golden rules. Do. Think. Say. Everything in your life. 1. Slowly. The world is sick of high speed. High speed connection, high speed internet, high speed train, high speed depression, high speed drug. People want to take a pill and immediately feel happy. High speed sleeping pill. Take. Like this poor Michael Jackson. Sleeping. Forever. Speed is the enemy of supraconsciousness. Remember, Supra-consciousness is not racing a horse.
超意識というのはそのレースする馬ではないんです。
It's a snail.
カタツムリです。
A snail is very slow.
カタツムリはとってもゆっくり動きます。
I love this joke of the snail climbing on the turtle.
このカタツムリがその亀の上を登るジョークが好きです。
And suddenly the turtle starts moving.
そうすると突然その亀が動き始めて、
And the snail says, wow!
カタツムリがわーって速い。
The turtle is too fast.
そのカタツムリにとっては速すぎるわけです。
Supra-consciousness is a snail.
超意識はカタツムリです。
Everything you do,
行うすべてのことを
try to do it slower.
できるだけゆっくりやってください。
If you think you are slow,
あなたがゆっくりだというふうに思っても、
do it 2 times slower.
それを2倍以上ゆっくりやってください。
If you think you are too slow,
もう私は遅すぎると思っても、
do it 2 times slower.
それ以上に2倍以上にゆっくりやってください。
Albert Einstein,
genius。
genius.
天才です。
At school,
学校で
there's still the note of the teachers.
先生のそのノートがまだ残ってますけれども、
Intelligent but too slow.
知的だけどもう遅すぎるわって書いてあります。
Poor teacher.
その先生ですね。
Yes, slow.
そうです。ゆっくりでした。
Because he was feeling.
そこには感覚があったわけです。
When others were making numbers, he was dreaming.
数字を書くときも彼は夢を見てました。
Very slow.
ゆっくり。
Everybody who is intelligent is slow.
もうすべて知性はゆっくりです。
Stupid people are very fast.
バカな人たちはとても早いです。
They create atomic bomb very quickly.
とても早く原爆も作りましたし、
They build Fukushima very quickly.
福島もとても早く作りました。
And boom, problem.
問題が発生す
So everything you do, do it slowly.
ですから行うすべてのことをゆっくりやってください。
They start with simple things.
もう簡単なことから始めるんです。
Eat slowly.
ゆっくり食べる。
Beautiful example of this crazy world.
この狂った世界でとても素晴らしい例えですが、
Fast food.
ファーストフードですね。
Wow. The world itself is crazy. Fast food.
これは狂ってますね。ファーストフードなんで、
This is crazy.
もうおかしいです。
You cannot have good food fast.
いい食べ物を早く食べることはできないんです。
Cooking is one of my hobbies, one of my passions.
料理することは私の情熱であり、私のハビです。
What normal cook do in 10 minutes, I take 1 hour.
普通に10分でできることを、料理を私は1時間かけてやります。
But it's better,
それでもなお良くなります。
isn't it?
Yes.
Honey?
Yes.
I teach Honey how to cook.
ハビに料理するのを教えました。
To smell, look at the color of everything you use. It's a sensual experience, cooking.
料理することはもう感覚的な経験なんです。匂い嗅いだり、色を見たり、すべて。
And eating.
そして食べることも、
Eating, looking at your cell phone, damn cell phone.
見ながら食べるんですよ。
Maybe soon they will make a cell phone which is a spoon, you know?
もうすぐですね、ストーンの上で携帯に入れる時代が来るんです。携帯がスプーンになる時代が来るんでしょうか。
No cell phone, turn it off.
もう携帯にしてください。
I am very happy. I want to congratulate everybody here. I didn't hear one cell phone ringing during these 3 days of seminar. Congratulations. Yes. First time. Every year they went, and so, sorry. Maybe security take it away at the door.
毎年ですね、携帯が鳴ったりしてたんで、セキュリティドアの人にそれを取ってしまってください。
Did they?
それ
No?
入り口の
No?
ところでやりましたか？
Wow. Because maybe they remember what I said last year.
去年私が言ったことを皆さん覚えてたかもしれない。
Not too late to say it because we have 2 more days. Huh?
まだ
If one cell phone ring, you bring me, and I will do that. In a non-violent way, very peaceful. and slowly. So make sure. So disturbing. Sometimes in meditation, everybody lay down, breathe deeply. Turn off this devilish machine. And remember, eat slowly. Buddha was saying, drink your food. Drink your food. And chew your drink. Chew your drink. Because you drink. No. Let it mix with the saliva. Drink slowly. I see so many people. Slowly. Because if it's mixed with your saliva, even water, the assimilation by your body is better. And eat slowly, like if you are drinking, must become liquid. You have teeth. Everybody has teeth? Show me. I got to smile. Yes. Show me your teeth. No. Teeth. Also, if you like, but this is useful, not only for smiling, but to chew. To make a soup with everything you eat. And not gloop, gloop, gloop. Many people swallow food without chewing. Fast food, fast eating, fast sick. That's and the body is very intelligent, you know. What is the most common reaction if you eat food without chewing? What is it? Constipation. The body has its own intelligence. Eh? You don't chew, fast, make slow. Then hard constipation. And sadly, we don't have teeth at the anus. Too late. The teeth are here. Use it. I know constipation people would love to have teeth inside to make it go out. Chew it here. It will become liquid and no problem. Vitamin will be assimilated by the body. Minerals. Your health will become better. And especially the vitamin and mineral which are important for the brain. When you eat quickly, more than 50% of the nutrients go through and out. What a pity. So people take supplements, vitamin, minerals, and boom, go out. Slowly. Drink, eat, slowly. Dance. No, not a club. Dance slowly. Very slowly. We will have a dance party, I think, sometime. We will make maybe one section without music. And everybody moving slowly. Slowly. Talk slowly. I talk a little bit fast sometimes. Because the seminar is short, I have so many things to say, so I compress, I make it zip.
もう集約してですね、言ってしまうんですが、セミナーは短くて言いたいことは多いですから。
But speak slowly,
でもゆっくり話すんです。
very slowly. Think slowly. Remember one thing if you speak too fast.
考えるのもゆっくり。
I know it's a problem for my beloved translator, Annie.
何の通訳にちょっと問題があるかもしれませんけれども、難しさはあるかもしれませんが。
If you think too fast,
もう早く考えすぎると、
then you speak too fast.
そうすると早く喋って。
But your speaking can never be as fast as your thinking.
でも喋りが考えよりもっと早くなることはないんです。
It's impossible because here is a Formula One.
なぜなら脳はそれは不可能ですが、脳はもう F1 のようです。
The thinking brain is a Formula One.
もう考える脳というのは F1 のようです。
The supraconsciousness is a snail.
でも超意識はカタツムリです。
This is a very beautiful thing happening in your brain. The supraconsciousness is a snail.
で超意識はカタツムリで、
And the thinking brain is a racing horse or a racing car.
でも考える脳はカーレースですね。ですからこの美しいことが脳の中で起こっているわけです。
And most of the problem who have a difficulty expressing themselves
自分を表現するのが苦手な下手な人たちは、
is because they want to speak as fast as they think.
彼らが考える以上に早く喋ろうとするからです。
Which is impossible.
それは不可能です。
So, slowing down the thinking brain is very difficult.
ですから考える脳をゆっくりさせることはとても難しいです。
You can stop it completely
完全に止めることはできますが、
with meditation,
瞑想を通して
no thinking,
考えなしで、
then no speaking.
そうすると喋ることもないです。
If you want to speak, to communicate with other people,
他の人と話してコミュニケーションしたいときは、
very difficult. It's like binary system. Binary. It's speed or nothing. Meditation, the brain stop.
システムと言いますけれども、その話すか、それか何も話せないか、どっちかになります。
As soon as you stop your meditation,
瞑想を止め
the brain is quick.
た瞬間、脳が速くなります。
How to slow it down?
喋り始めます。どうやってゆっくりさせるでしょうか。
You cannot.
できません。
But you can slow down the speed of your talking.
でも話すことをゆっくりすることはできます。
If you speak slowly,
もしゆっくり話したら、
you force your brain to think slowly.
そうすると脳が考えるのをゆっくりと強制的
That's
に
the only way. If you move
ゆっくり動いて、
slowly,
動くときにゆっくり動いたら、
you force your brain to think slowly.
脳がゆっくり考えられるようにさせているわけです。
Everything you do, do it as slowly as possible.
すべての行いをできるだけゆっくりやってください。
Make love slowly,
セックスもゆっくり。
except if you are a rabbit.
皆さんがウサギだったら早いですけれども、
But the rabbit, I'm sure they try to be slow also.
でもウサギもできるだけゆっくりやってろうと思います。
But we are human. We are human.
でも私たちは人間です。
And I can guarantee you better orgasm if you start slowly.
もしゆっくり始めたらもっといいオルガズムがいると私は保証します。
Number two,
で2番目は、
first thing important, everything slowly.
まず最初に必要なことをすべてをゆっくり行うこと。
What is number two?
そして2番目は何ですか？
You remember? No. Kindly.
優しく、
Kindly.
優しく、
Everything you do, slowly
すべて行いをゆっくり、
and kindly.
そして優しくやるんです。
Being kind with other people.
他の人たちに優しく、親切に、
Be kind with yourself.
自分自身にも優しく、
This is like, now it's like something people think it's not important in life.
今の人たちはこれはもうそんな重要じゃないというふうに思いますけれども、
Kindly,
優しく行うこと、
always thinking about, if you have to think about love.
もし愛について考えるときは、
Love is kindness.
愛は親切さです。
So do everything slowly,
まずは
kindly.
ゆっくり行う。
That's the most important.
優しくやるんです。それがとても重要です。
And number 3,
そして3番目
Lotus.
はロータス。
Eh? Love? No. Alors, the guide. Forget? Yes. Laughing.
笑い。
Everything you do it slowly,
すべてをゆっくり行って、
kindly,
優しく、
and laughing.
そして笑い。
Remember the Buddha?
ブッダを思い出してください。
Laughing Buddha.
笑ってるブッダ。
Everything, especially serious thing.
すべてを、もう特に真剣なことをやるときは、
If there is something serious,
何か真剣なことをやる人があるときは、
it's time to laugh.
もう笑うときです。
Because the seriousness is a poison of your brain.
なぜなら真面目さはその脳に対して毒
Slowly,
になる。ゆっくり、
kindly,
優しく
laughing.
笑う。
Slowly,
ゆっくり、
kindly,
優しく、
and laughing.
そして笑う。
I want you to repeat it like a parrot because you have to say it to yourself every day. Huh? We do together
一緒に繰り返して言ってください。鳥のように。
in your language. Huh?
自分たちの言葉でどうぞ。
Slowly, kindly, laughing. Say it to yourself as often as possible.
できるだけたくさん自分に言ってください。
There are 3 magic words.
言いません。